Let's make some croissant French toast. Welcome back to Adornment with Adrienne. All right, Adorners, so I have some chicken sausage with apple that I picked up at my local Smart & Final. I'm going to actually put this in the oven on some aluminum foil that I sprayed with a non-stick spray and let it cook for a little bit while we prepare our French toast.
Adorners, so we're starting with 3 eggs, and I am going to add a little milk, a little sea salt, some black pepper, and some cinnamon. And I'll be right back. Okay, Adorners, so I have all my ingredients. I have my 3 eggs. I have about maybe 2 tablespoons of milk, some cinnamon, some black pepper, and some sea salt. I'm going to whisk this together, and I'll be right back. Okay, Adorners, so I found these pre-sliced croissants on the clearance rack for like $3 at my Smart & Final locally, and I am going to use them for our French toast. Okay, Adorners, so I have pulled our croissants apart, as you can see here. Okay, Adorners, so I've also added in about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, Adorners, so it's time to add in our croissants to our mixture. I'm gonna coat this on both sides. I'm gonna cover all of those and I'll be right back. Okay, Adorners, so I started adding in our croissants to our mixture, and I'm going to let this sit for a second, and then it's time to cook it up. Okay, Adorners, so I've gone ahead and coated all of our croissants with our mixture, and I'm just going to let it soak for a few minutes, if you can see here. And I'm going to add some more cinnamon to this. We still have some of the egg mixture on the bottom, so we want to make sure we soak it all in, and I'll be back. Okay, Adorners, let's add a little bit more cinnamon. Sprinkle a little bit more cinnamon on this. All right, Adorners, it's time to coat our pan and turn it on.
French toast is ready to cook.
Okay, Adorners, while our pan is warming up, let me show you our apple and chicken sausage that we have already. I cooked these in the oven to go along with our French toast. All right, Adorners, so I'm adding one by one our croissant, inside side down first. I might cook up this last little bit of batter that's left in our bowl. Add some eggs. I know I have a little. All right. Okay, Adorners, so I've added all of our croissants to the pan, and we're going to let these cook on both sides, and I'll be back. Okay, Adorners, so I've added in the leftover eggs to the center of this pan, and so we're going to let these cook on both sides, give them a nice brown, and I'll be back. Okay, Adorners, so we have a nice big skillet and a pan, and we're cooking up our French toast. I'm probably going to just go ahead and sprinkle in a little bit more cinnamon because I just happen to like cinnamon quite a bit. Okay, Adorners, so let's check it on one side and see. That's looking beautiful. I'm gonna have to kind of go between each and break it apart because I did add the extra egg. Let's flip it over. Nice. If you wanted to, I guess you could probably squish this down a little bit, flatten it out a little bit on each side. I'm gonna flip them all over and I'll be right back. All right, Adorners, so I have all of our croissants flipped over. I'm gonna cut up a little bit, slice up some banana and strawberry to add to the top. We're gonna add some syrup to this, and I'll be right back. So I flipped these over to cook just a little bit more. I'm gonna slice my sausage to warm in the pan as well, and let me get those bananas and I'll be right back. So I sliced the sausage in half, and I'm gonna warm it up on the inside in the pan. All right, I sliced the sausage, and I'm gonna warm it up in the pan, and it's time for us to take out our French toast. All right, Adorners. So I've taken out our French toast, and it's time to plate it up, and I'll be back. Okay, Adorners, so we have our French toast ready. I'm going to add a couple to our plate here. Not going to eat all of this, but just for the purposes of the video and the pictures, let's see. So beautiful. Okay. Okay, Adorners, so I sliced up a strawberry and added some banana as well to the top, and it's time to get our sausage, and we'll be ready to eat. Okay, Adorners, so I'm going to go ahead and pour in a little syrup to this. Let's sprinkle just a little bit more cinnamon. If you had pumpkin spice or allspice, whatever for the season, nutmeg for the season, That would be really great.
Okay, Adorners, I just wanted to turn over the sausage so you could see it. This is in a chicken apple sausage, and it looks absolutely beautiful on the inside as well. Perfect for fall. Okay, so we added a little bit of butter to this as well, and it's time to eat. All right, Adorners, let's try this. So we have a slice of our French toast as well as our apple sausage, chicken apple sausage. Let's try it. All right, Adorners, that's really great. Anyway, if you ever see the day-old croissants on the shelf in the store, this is what you can do for it. This would be beautiful for a fall brunch or just to make for yourself. As always, thank you for joining me with Adornment with Adrienne. I am your girlfriend or auntie of lifestyle and decor. And as always, instead of saying goodbye, I say same hello for another time. Please be sure to click like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. See you in the next video. Happy fall, y'all. See you in the next video.